A cheerful, fun story for children. Far out on the sparkling, sun-kissed coast of Pebble Cove lived 3 very lively pelicans, Pico, Penny, and Pip. They were known far and wide as the happiest, flappiest, splashiest birds in the whole bay. Every morning, the sun peeked over the water, the waves shimmered gold, and the pelicans woke up with their favorite announcement. It's a brand new day for a brand new adventure. A plan for fun. One breezy morning, Pico flapped his wings excitedly. "I have a brilliant idea," he declared. "Let's host the first ever pelican parade." Penny gasped dramatically. A parade, with music, and dancing, and snacks. Pip's eyes sparkled. And silly stunts, and swoopy swirly dives, and fancy feathers. Pico nodded proudly. Yes, all of it. So the 3 pelicans waddled into action. They didn't walk in straight lines. Oh no. They waddled in zigzags, figure eights, and squiggly loops, every step sillier than the last, because everything they did was extra fun. Getting parade ready. The first task was decorations. Penny gathered bright shells, shiny sea glass, and colorful seaweed ribbons. She draped them everywhere, over driftwood, around rocks, even floating in the shallow water, so they wiggled like underwater rainbows. Meanwhile, Pip practiced his best parade trick: a swoop, a swirl, a splash, followed by a goofy belly flop. Ker-sploosh! Pip popped up, water dripping from his head. Perfect! He giggled. Audience will love that. Pico worked on the music. Pelicans weren't exactly known for instruments, but Pico was creative. He found clacking shells, whooshing reeds, and a perfectly boomy hollow log. With his wings tapping and his beak tapping, he created a beat that went boom tappa clack tappa whoosh, boom tappa clack tappa whoosh. He felt like a superstar, spreading the word. The pelicans flew around Pebble Cove shouting, "Pelican parade today at sunset, everyone invited." Soon, seal pups clapped their flippers. Dolphins leaped with excitement. Crabs scurried in formations like tiny marching bands. Even the shy sea turtles peeked out from behind rocks. Pebble Cove had never been so buzzing. Parade time. As the sky turned soft orange and pink, the beach filled with animals big and small. The air hummed with excitement. Pico stepped forward dramatically. "Welcome everyone, to the first ever pelican parade. Let the fun begin." He tapped his shell log drum, making the crowd wiggle and sway with the rhythm. Penny waved seaweed ribbons and danced in wobbly figure eights. Pip zoomed overhead, swooping and swirling like a feathery airplane. But then, Pip tried his new fancy trick. A flip, a twist, a whoosh, and splat splash sploosh. He landed right in a sandy puddle, sending water every which way. Everyone burst into giggles. "Ta-da!" Pip said, covered in seaweed. "Encore!" shouted the dolphins. Uh-oh! A windy surprise. Just when the parade was at its peak, a big gust of wind, whoosh, swept across Pebble Cove. Shell decorations rattled. Seaweed ribbons flapped like crazy. And Pico's drum rolled away down the beach. "Oh no! My rhythm!" Pico cried, chasing after it. Penny and Pip ran after him, the crowd watching with wide eyes. The wind chased the pelicans in circles, zigzags loop-de-loops, until they looked like 3 dancing feathers caught in a whirlwind. Finally, Pico leapt and caught the drum with his beak. "Ha! Got it!" Everyone cheered, and the pelicans bowed dramatically. "The grand finale. We need a big finish," Penny declared. "I have just the thing," Pico said. He whispered the plan, and Pip's eyes lit up. Penny squealed. Then they jumped into action. Pico started a fast, happy rhythm. Boom clack tappa tappa boom. Penny twirled seaweed ribbons so fast they looked like colorful tornadoes. And Pip soared high, higher, highest. He tucked his wings. He swirled. He sparkled in the fading sunlight. And swooped down in one perfect smooth splashy dive. Kersploosh! Water rained down in glittering droplets, shimmering like diamonds. The whole beach gasped, then erupted into cheers. Bravo! Amazing! Encore! A parade to remember. As the stars came out, the animals gathered around the three pelicans. "That was the best parade ever," squeaked the seal pups. "Let's do it again next week," the dolphins chirped. Pico puffed his chest proudly. Penny fluffed her feathers. Pip tried to shake seaweed from his beak. "We'd love to," they said in unison. Because for Pico, Penny, and Pip, every day was a brand new day for a brand new adventure. And so, the Pelican Parade became a Pebble Cove tradition, full of dancing, splashing, music and laughter, all thanks to three cheerful, creative, wonderfully silly